Hi everyone, so welcome back to my new Thursday series. I had a lot of suggestions as to what I could name the series, and you already know because it's already in the title and the thumbnail, but I have decided to go with Look Who's Talking! I thought that was really funny, that made me laugh. So yeah, we're going with that. Thursday videos are now called Look Who's Talking, and you can ask me whatever you like, and it doesn't have to be about van life, it can be whatever you like. And I have had some funny questions. So, let's get into it. Funny question of the week by Claire Starkey. Is it true that cannibals don't eat clowns because they taste funny? Another funny question I had was from my very good friend Dodd. He asked, out of 10, what is your favourite colour of the alphabet? I can't even answer that, Dodd. I don't know how to answer that. A question from the Van Life Project. They think they know that I do a bit of window cleaning, or I did. Well, what pole do I use? It is the Gardiner SLX. The CLX is the red one. Too flexy for me, so I wanted a full carbon pole. So yeah, the SLX is what I got, but I don't do much window cleaning anymore. Sharon's always asking, when am I moving to Scotland? Rob from Red Pill in Motion has said, are we starting to lose our unique status as Iveco owners? They are getting very popular. How do I cook sausages in the van without setting off the fire alarm? Well, maybe because I don't have a fire alarm. That is one thing I need to get, a gas alarm and a smoke alarm. But yeah, just crack your skylight, open the door a little bit if you can. Okay, Charlie Gibbo has asked, what job do I do? What do I do? I left school at 15 and I was a window cleaner. I worked with my friend for about 20 years cleaning windows. I worked for a few different people. I had my own window cleaning round for a little while. Started out as a traditional window cleaner, and then the purified pole system came in and just changed the whole game of window cleaning forever. But yeah, for nearly 20 years I was cleaning windows, and then I was working for a friend of mine cleaning roofs, you know, cleaning all the moss off roofs, and then eventually set my own pressure washing company up, and that's what I do now. The bulk of my work is pressure washing. So I have a big petrol powered pressure washer, and yeah, clean patios and driveways, and I love it. Very rewarding. Although I didn't go to work today because it's raining. Chazza, how much did you pay for your Iveco? I paid, I think it was either 18 or 1900 for this, because it wasn't in great shape. Externally there was dinks and dents everywhere, a few rust spots here and there. It wasn't really quite well, it wasn't looked after before me, so yeah, it was quite cheap. I think they're normally around, or at the time they were normally around 4 grand, so you can probably get them for a few thousand now. But yeah, I just found my one quite cheap. What are your plans for covering the reflectives on the sliding door? Yep, I've still got the reflectics all showing on that door. It is all insulated behind there with you know, the 25mm insulation boarding. Sliding door is quite tricky, but I have figured out a solution, and I know what I'm going to do now. Because I want the reflectors on there. I know it doesn't offer any insulation, but it may do something for keeping the heat in the van. I have found this leatherette, which has got like a wood effect on it, which looks quite cool. So I'm going to stick a leatherette on there, because also if you've got the door open and it's slightly spitting or damp outside, the inside of that door is going to get a little bit damp. So I want a leatherette so it just all runs off. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do that soon, hopefully. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Don't know. Horse has asked, what happens to my van life when we get the house that we are saving for? So for those that don't know, I built this van as a holiday vehicle, weekend getaway van. So it wasn't built to live in. Incidentally though, we have now decided that we are going to move into the van for a year to save some money to be able to get a house. So that should have started in June. We should have already handed in our notice, but because of this lockdown and virus, we've postponed it. So yeah, we're going to stay in our flat until until the lockdown is over, and then we'll move into the van. And then when we get our house, whether it takes 6 months, a year, 2 years, then the van will go back to being what it is now, a holiday van. Go away for the weekends, go to all the meets in the van. Teresa says, am I right in thinking that your current van, the iVika, is the second build I've done? What was your first build and why did you change it? Teresa, the van, I've always had this van. This is the only van I've had, but it is the second conversion. I rushed a conversion first in a few months. I just basically covered the walls with ply and painted it all white, and you could definitely tell that I rushed it. I liked it at the time, and then I went traveling around Spain for 3 weeks with my family in 2017. And by that stage, I'm on YouTube all the time. I'm on Instagram all the time, seeing these amazing vans that people build, and I just looked at mine and thought, you know what, I can do better. I can do better. So I started at the beginning of the year, 2017. August, I went away for 3 weeks in the van, and then got back from Spain, and I decided to rip it all out, completely all out, and start again from the insulation stage. And I'm very glad I did, because I'm so much happier with how it's looking now. I know I can still do better, but I'm not going to rip this one out until it's done. And then when it is done, I'm going to sell it and hopefully get my dream van, and I can start a conversion that I will keep forever. Luke, when are you going to put doors on your overhead cupboards? I am waiting for some inspiration. I know. I've been talking about it with my wife lately. Definitely before we move in, so it will be this year. I just need to get to B&Q. I think it's shut at the moment, or it's open, selective stores. I think I'm going to use ply and either paint them or cover them with something, but I'm still trying to figure out or find a look or an effect for doors that I like. So I'm not sure what to do there yet, but soon. What is the current weight of your iVika? The current weight of my van, I don't know the exact weight right now. I know that I'm under, but it is probably on the cusp, and I am going to go soon and just double check, make sure it's going okay, because I am using only lightweight things now. So yeah, just keep getting your vans checked, everybody. Find a weighbridge. Martin Watson, Kent Van Life, has asked, I used to have a pressure washing company. What machine do I have? It's a Briggs & Stratton. It's a 20 litre a minute, 250 bar, petrol powered machine, and it's beast. And I have a massive rotary that I walk along and just cover a vast amount of area at a time. And I am going to be filming very soon, because I get asked a lot of what I do for work. So I'm gonna film me going to work one of these days, just for you lot. Jason, can I ask what you do for a living? If you do live in your van with your family, where will you go every day, and how will it affect your job and your wife's job? And what about your young girl? She's at school. Yeah, okay, so my daughter doesn't live with me, so I have her at the weekends and the odd night here and there, so that's not a problem. That wouldn't be a problem in the van, because she's got this whole huge sofa here that she could sleep on if she stays with us. Like I say, I do pressure washing for a job, and my wife works in an office around the corner from where we live, so it would literally be wake up, have breakfast. As soon as my wife's ready, I'll drop her off at work, and then I'll go to work. I always finish before her anyway, pick her up after work. It's not going to be much difference, because I pick her up from work most of the time anyway. But currently, she's working at home due to all this lockdown business. Lots of people ask me what I do for work, so I think I've answered that. Okay, that's probably about 10-15 minute video, so I'm going to end it there. But thank you for all your questions. Remember, drop me some more questions down below. Doesn't have to be about van life. It can be about whatever you want. Let's get to know each other some more. Alright, be safe everyone. Thank you for watching. Questions down below, and I'll see you next Thursday for Luke Who's Talking. Bye everyone.